Hello guys, E05 Toxic here. It's been a while since I recorded an episode. Sorry, I'm making dragon noises again. I know, I should stop. There's a couple things I'd like to show you today, if I can find the beach. Just a little bit more history about this world. Well, that's how I'm going to start off at least. I just slept, so I have all day to run across the desert. No. Okay, the lag is not nearly as bad, but that should have loaded by now. So there's the iron. So if I go through this swamp, or past it like I'm going to do today, usually I go... Well, I'll still go through it. I came over here a while ago because I wanted to find chickens, and for some reason I thought this was a jungle. Clearly it's not. I instead found this desert, which, yes, does have chickens in it. I actually hid out around here one night. I tore my walls down now, though, because I came down here and obviously harvested a bunch of sand so that I can make that glass dome. But this desert contains some other interesting things, such as that surface spawner there, a whole bunch of oases, and surface lava pools, which is kind of interesting. Plus, that village there. That is the first village. Sorry, I was playing really loud. As I was saying before I was interrupted by my potato sounds, that village is the first village I ever found in this in this world. Sorry. I actually had a creeper. I got here just as night arrived, so of course a creeper came around. I didn't have a bed with me. Creeper came around and blew this up. I've been meaning to fix it, but I haven't because I didn't have that much sand. Bunch of gold in there, that's not bad. But after I found this, I was just using a program called CardGraph-G. You may have heard of it. It gives me a picture of my map. From the top view, I usually do it at a bit of an angle, the isometric view. Just because I found it interesting just to see my map. And I noticed that there is another village not too far away. Now, I actually didn't go to this village until a couple of weeks ago. I actually went to my other village. I had a name in mind this morning for it, but I can't remember what it is. But last week I finally went to this village too. Ooh, shit. Holy crap. There's that village. Now this village is really strange. Oh boy. Another cave. Let's see if I can find this again. That doesn't make sense. Why is that below the road? Oh, yeah. What is that? The road is above the roof almost here. The road was actually blocking this entrance, which I found kind of funny. I haven't explored this place much, so let's see what else is in here. Oh, he wants to give me cookies. What? Well... Oh, hey, that guy wants to give me a compass. This is a little bit more sane on this side. I like the sanity on this side. It's quite flat. 2 librarians, that's not logical. I might come out here again and build onto this one, like I built onto my other hill. Wish I could remember that name I had in mind. But what I actually had in mind when I first discovered that this village was close by, it was actually closer than I thought, was expanding this village out this way so that it kind of connects with the other village, the desert village. Kind of simulate the desert village, and we could even build out that way again, so that the desert village maybe connects with Flat Lake or whatever I was going to call it. I'm going to go down to Flat Lake now, or whatever I was going to call it. Oh yeah, of course. Now the sun goes down. Now going out this way is something I've actually haven't done before. I've always gone back to base and then taken my minecart truck to my main village. But it is possible to go around this way, as I've seen on the map. Yes, I did cheat and look at the map again. I just find it cool looking at a map of my world. I don't know why. It's a little bit farther away than it is between the other 2 villages that we just saw. That looks like the lake. Yep, there's the village. That's quite the big lake there that they got. That's so cool there. I made it before nighttime. Now I've decided that I don't really like the way this looks when it's floating like that. Sure, it's cool when I go underneath, but you know what? I have video of this now. Here, you know what? Video without HUD. I am going to put land down here, build the cobble up on top of that land, not drown. And if I have to, just to make it keep the lake feel, I'll tear back the sand a little bit. just to keep it so it doesn't turn into a complete river here. It looks like it's a lot more space than I had originally thought, though. And it's not nighttime yet, apparently. Come on, son, go down. Alright. And good morning, everybody. The other thing with the apartments that I realized, all these suites, the villagers are not counting as places to live. Because for the game to understand it as a house, there needs to be sunlight on one side, and obviously there's not sunlight on the other side of these doors. So this is only counting as 2 houses, really. Maybe 1 if I'm still misunderstanding something, but I think it's only 2, and the other apartment is 4. I was thinking about solving that by putting balconies on each of the apartments, because that's something that I was looking at apartments recently, and yeah, of course that card's not there. I noticed there were balconies, but that would make the villagers feel like it's a suite, but it's a house, but that wouldn't work either because the doors underneath on floors 3, 2, and 1 would be blocked from the sunlight as well by the balcony directly above it. So that plan doesn't work. So I guess I'll just have to pretend that it's working. I think it looks cool with all the suites, but that's kind of what the whole point of this is. It's not entirely just to make as many villagers as I can possibly make. Oh, great. I came out here without a minecart. Now I'm gonna have to walk back. And I can't walk back that way. Kids, don't play on the train tracks. Guess where I am. I want to talk about this area for a little bit. When I brought you up here, I told you this area was my observatory. Of course, this is where I was originally planted my base when I first started on this map. I had my chest and furnace and stuff over here somewhere. When I moved underground, I made this trapdoor as well as that door there because I was just I was experimenting with the game. It's it's really my first time playing. And then I ended up making my tree farm up here. And I put up the walls for that reason because I was always up in my tree farm at night. And I didn't want monsters to come attack me. But when I finished my other tree farm downstairs, I kept the walls up. Partially because I was still getting lost quite often, and when I would see this structure, I knew that it was I knew that I was getting close in which direction I had to go. Of course, now I could recognize the landscape pretty easily. But this chest here, there's nothing in it. This is where I used to keep my saplings and axes when I was using this as my tree farm. And while I was waiting for saplings to drop, I'd always jump up here and just have a look around, which is why I decided to turn it into my observatory. The other plan that I was thinking about doing was tearing down the walls, which I didn't do because I kept getting lost, and just returning this to more of a natural area. Of course, there would be a trapdoor and a door, which was redundant. But I was going to plant a bunch of trees up there so you couldn't tell at all that anybody was living here except for one door and an assload of torches. Instead, I just put bone meal all around the ground. I actually did that shortly before episode 1. Alright, so I just slept. You can see I have minecarts in my hand now. The other thing I'm going to do today, or at least one of the other things, I can't remember if there's something else I wanted to do. This villager here, I gave him a written book, as he wanted. Got that emerald. Got my trade for paperback. But the next thing he offers, once that trade for paper stops being offered again, is an enchanted book, Efficiency 3. I seem to get those a lot anyway from the enchanting table. 44 emeralds! Holy crap! So, for that reason, I have decided that I am going to send him home. So, I guess I didn't really need that. Well, got it now. Let's put that up there so that he can't escape. Block that so he can't escape. Tear down this wall so he can't come here. Now, let's see how he listens. Come here. Ah. Don't make me block you out. Whoops. Oh, I should probably put a minecart down. Come on, bud. What? In case you're wondering, this area back here was where I was going to put another villager. The one that would give me arrows. Had I, 1, not lost them to zombies. 2, not misunderstood villager mechanics. Move! These guys sometimes. There we go. Oh, no, not that way. Where are you going? Oh no, get back in there. Oops, sorry bud. What? Yeah, go down. So used to the Minecraft controls because it's what I play most of the time. Sometimes I'll go to play other games like Portal or Half-Life or something, and start trying to use Minecraft controls instead. I'll end up falling off cliffs because I'm trying to shift along the edges in a portal or something. Get in! Like this. Ah, frig. Now we wait. There's coal there. So strange, whenever you don't want them in your minecart, they jump right in. As soon as you're trying to get them to go somewhere, nope, they just stare at you. Why won't villager get in minecart? There we go. Alright, bud, ready to go? Ready to go home? Move, cart. I'm so glad I sit down right away now. I'm glad that worked too. And I'm surprised that worked. Watch, now it's nighttime. My commentary is always so awkward in these videos. I know it's strange. Glad I started recording though. There's so many times when I was just playing alone that something would happen, and even when I'm not playing Minecraft really. Yeah, of course it's night. That something would happen and I just wish I would have. Damn! No, fast! At least we didn't stall. Something would have happened like that, and I wish I would record it, but I didn't, and that's quite funny too. Get out of your minecart. Come up. Yeah, no, don't walk out the window. Maybe you should give me some glass instead of book that I can get off my enchanted table really easily. I still don't have my minecart chest. Got that cobble again. No dirt, yes I do. Oh yeah, speaking of sunlight not being on one side of the door, look at this stupid placement. That doesn't work. That occurred to me the other day too. One day I should go down there and light that cave up. Find that cave first. Light it up so that I stop hearing those freaking zombies. There. I was wondering why nobody liked that house. Okay. Yep. Oh, there's a freaking creeper there. Oh. Need dirt. And I'm not going to completely fill that in. I'll just leave it hollow underneath. But I'll at least make it stop floating. By the way, speaking of last episode, I did have to split it into two parts as well. I forgot how long it takes to build an apartment, and I didn't. And really, I never expected to show the entire footage the whole time. But when I watched the footage back, there was just so much that I wanted to keep. That I had to split it into two. Because I don't want to upload an hour-long video. Not just because that's too long for a video. Not that there's anything wrong with. Not that I'm mad at people when they do that. But I also am really impatient with my upload times. The time it takes me to upload half an hour video is too long. Never mind these hour-long videos. So let's see how this looks from the back now. Oh yeah, much better. And that's enough space before this beach here. Next in this village I'll probably end up building up that way because that's where the road goes. I have notes on my other computer here of things I wanted to do here. Send librarian home, did that. Do that later, do that later, do that later. Guy. Again, glad I was recording. So I think that's it for this episode. I'm not sure how long this episode is. It might be a bit of a shorter episode. Kind of feels like it. I was standing around quite a bit, waiting for a villager. In a future episode, actually probably a next episode, I want to get this done pretty quick. I want to create the departure system. With the switches over where each switches to all the destinations for my minecart. And on top of that, and then there's a bunch of other things I want to do, but I'll start with the switching system. And I want some sort of method to list all the destinations. I was thinking of a written book, or a book in Quail, I guess would be the correct term for it. If that creeper's still there, I'm gonna scream. So I just have that in an item frame or something, or dispenser or chest, or I don't know. And I can pick that up and look through the destinations, plunk it in on my binary selector, and then get in a minecart and go to town. But I'll work on that all next week, or next episode. And until then, I'll see you guys later. This is another part of my video that's really awkward. Say goodbye.